Hard. Hey, folks, this is Mike Lafferty, the host of the BAMP podcast. I'm here with Sparky, Aid, Walt, and we're going to do a quick introduction character gen of Honey Heist. How you doing, Sparky?
Pretty good, sir. How are you doing?
All right, pleasure to have you on the podcast, sir. I love your neon flamingo behind you.
I know it's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
It needs to be bigger, but
yeah,
we take what we can get around here.
I understand. In these trying times, you have to suffice with a moderate-sized neon flamingo if that's what you can find. I appreciate that. I'm going to play our contractually obligated intro music. 1 second, please. It grows on you. I promise. Keep watching the podcast. You'll get used to it.
Last time I was on, it blew my eardrums out. It was my volume was a little.
It is a little loud. I will give you
loud.
So, I guess first things first. Who has heard of Honey Heist?
I heard about it last week and a couple of months ago when you mentioned it a bunch of times.
The first time I tried to pitch it, no one wanted to play it, and here we are. So, all right. Aid, have you heard of it? Aid Smith from across the pond. Are you there, sir?
Oh, I'm here. Sorry. How are we doing?
No worries. No worries. This is written by a countryman of yours, Grant Howitt, a fellow Brit.
Okay. That's odd because we don't have many bears in the UK.
Well,
but you do have badgers, right?
Oh, badger! Oh, we have plenty of badgers. We've got
Right.
badgers right up to the ears. Yeah, it's terrible.
I like that they have a honey badger character description.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do
I'm
too.
surprised Walt didn't go with the honey badger.
I was going to, but I was like, yeah, that's a little too on the nose.
I was going for the polar bears, and you spoke up for like, damn, I want to play a polar
if you
bear
wanna
with a
take the
fez on
polar
it.
bear-
It's okay. It's
Are you
okay.
sure?
We'll do
Okay.
role reversals this week.
We also have to excuse my ignorance, but what the hell's a sun bear? I've never heard of a sun bear before.
I've seen some bears.
Why don't we Google that? Sun bear, animal. It's a sun bear is a species of the family Ursidae, occurring in tropical forests of Southeast Asia. It is the smallest bear in that genus. So,
All right.
you want a picture?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Let's pull that. I'll just might show you this whole tab here. Stop
We're
sharing.
not scared.
No, we're not scared. I cleaned out all the scary tabs before the show. It's just good.
All that Linux porn, right?
There's so much. So here's a sun bear, and I think you can see in the thread there why it's called that.
Oh my god, he's so cute.
Oh wow. Wow, look at this. Good Lord.
Whoa!
It looks like a person in a bear suit.
It does. Good Lord. So that is the sun bear. And all right, so Grant Howitt is a big deal in RPGs these days. And I've actually had him on this very podcast before he realized who we were. He was nice enough to come on and talk to us. Very gracious guy. And he won like every any they give out last year. So he legitimately is a big deal right now in RPGs. Honey Heist is one of his most famous games. In this game, you play two bears. Well, let me just give you, it's right here on the page. It's HoneyCon 2017. You're going to take the greatest heist the world's ever seen. Two things. One, you have a complex plan that requires precise timing. Two, you are a goddamn bear. And that's the game.
And as long as you bear that in mind.
There actually are rules.
The puns today are going to be unbearable, I think.
Oh, God. You guys are going to, there's a rule about bear puns. All right. So basically, character gen is you roll 3d6, determine your descriptor, your role, and your bear type. Roll 1d6, you're rookie, you're washed up, you're retired, you're unhinged, you're slick, or you're incompetent. Bear type, you go from grizzly, polar, panda, black, the sun bear we just saw, and the honey badger. And they all have special skills. Grizzly is terrifying. Polar bears can swim. Panda can eat anything that looks like bamboo, which seems like kind of a niche. Black bears can climb. Sun bear can sense honey. And the honey badger, carnage. And you roll 1d6 for your role on the heist crew, because everyone has a role on a heist crew. Muscle, brains, driver, hacker, thief, or face. So, and there's a bonus hat table.
I just bears and hats.
Bears in hats.
This game got 100 times better just with a hat table.
Is there a mustache table, though?
There is not. We could add one on, though. Oh, hey, we have a comment. Hey, Sean Vera. How you doing, Sean? Honey badgers are some of the smartest and ruthless animals in the world. That makes them sound so sweet, but names lie.
It's true. In fact, they're not even that big a fan of honey.
Really? Why are they called honey badgers?
It was a mislabeling in the early 1900s when they were discovered.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah, they're like
Learn something new every day.
ruthless carnivores. They're nasty. They will eat honey, if it's present. But they, I mean,
I saw that video they made about honey badgers a few years ago. Good Lord, you get bitten by cobras and get back up and fight the cobra after a few minutes. They just don't care.
have you seen the one from the Australian Zoo?
I have not.
So they put this guy in an enclosure because he was trying to kill all the other honey badgers during mating season, and he dug under the enclosure to get to the females. So they reinforced the enclosure by like putting it several feet down. So he started ripping bricks out of the wall to use as stairs to climb over it, since they cement. Yes. I was like,
wow.
this dude is like the James Bond of honey badgers.
Okay, and everybody thought Yogi was smarter than the average bear. That sounds pretty impressive.
That is impressive.
But the thing is, it's kind of weird that these are in this game, because it's not a bear.
Well, in 2017, that was when that video came out. If you Google for YouTube honey badger, you'll find the video I'm talking about. I can't play it because YouTube gets mad when I do that. But
you finally learned your lesson.
I learned my lesson. only took a couple strikes. Facebook's more permissive, but they slap my wrist. Anyway, you can find a fun video where a guy kind of sounds like Mr. Hat from South Park, and he walks through the daily life of a honey badger. And it's funny, very vulgar, very funny. Anyway, in this game, you have two stats: bear and criminal. You use your bear stat to maul stuff, run, climb, shrug off damage, scare people, and generally do bear stuff. Criminal stat uses anything that's not related to being a bear. It's this kind of economy of language I love about Grant Howard's stuff. He leaves a lot up to interpretation and very succinct. Actions. When you act and the outcome is in doubt, roll a d6. If it's equal to or under the relevant stat, you succeed. If it's over the stat, you fail. If you're using your special bear skills or something related to your roll 2d6 and pick the lowest. Changing states. Whenever the plan fails and you run into difficulty, move 1 point from criminal into bear. Creed. When a plan goes off without a hitch, move 1 point from bear to criminal. You can voluntarily move 1 point from bear to criminal by doing a flashback scene in which you and the other bears plan the heist over coffee and cigarettes in the back room of a seedy bar. You can voluntarily move 1 point of criminal into bear by eating a load of honey. At the end of the game, if your criminal stat ever reaches 6, you are lured into a life of crime and betray the party. If your bear stat ever reaches 6, you flip out bear style and lose it, presumably be picked up by animal control.
So here's the question. When it says that, if you want to transfer a point from one stat to another, you have to eat a load of honey. Do you have to physically eat a load of honey at the table?
I'm going to make a GM's Fayette call that is not necessary. Just because I knowing the age and health of some of our streamers, that wouldn't be very nice. So,
and I don't have any honey on hand, so
I don't. I'd have to go down to the store.
We might have to steal some.
There's an idea.
We'd have to live stream ourselves stealing honey before we can play Honey Heist. It's like a Honey Heist LARP. We can do it in bear suits, and this is.
Oh my god! No, we just all look like sun bears.
And that's how we all went to jail for.
What are you in for, son? Aid, I want to say right now that I really appreciate you tolerating our shenanigans. And
it's okay. I don't have enough bear facts to say anything. So if I say, there's none in our country, so I can get Panda Bear. That's about it. That's as far as it goes. So ask me marmalade sandwich questions. I'm there. But apart from that.
Right. I understand. All right, so now we're going to actually let's plan out the game. It's 3d6 to figure it out. Convention organizer. It's the top table here. 1d6. I got a 6. Convention organizer is ruthless and corrupt. Okay. Convention is being held in a 1d6 for a descriptor. Got a 6 again. What are the chances? A lavish 1d6. Number 1, Lakeside Camp. And let me expand.
Like
scroll
in
down.
Tahoe?
It could be Tahoe. It could be in the Ozarks, if you want to be fancy.
Oh, yeah.
Aside from loads of honey, the prize is for black orchid honey, which turns everyone who eats it into a goth.
Whoa.
All right. But little do the bears know, rolling 1d6. Number 1 again. The place is rigged to blow. Security features of the where are we going again, Walt? Was it a fishing camp? A lakeside camp?
A
in the
lakeside camp.
Ozarks. A lavish one. Security features. 1d6. Security guards. That makes sense. And a 4. A CCTV network. I'm not sure how that will help, but
oh no, we're gonna have to find a way around it.
Yep. Okay, so we got the adventure set up for next week. Let's talk about character gen. Who has a character they'd like to talk about? Sparky,
Well, I have a. Oh, go ahead, Sparky. Do it.
No, Walt should go first. While I'm sitting here still a little bit about my character.
So I picked up the polar bear, and he's just so dreamy. He's got the. It's weird because he's got like a fez on and like a polar bear mustache. It's kind of strange.
My God, this character was for me.
Yeah, we kind of found these online. Someone did these up for a convention. My God, they look perfect. The art is by Tajin Bajarn. Do you have a name for your polar bear character, Walt?
Slim.
Slim. All right. You're writing this down somewhere, right?
Yep.
All right. What is his descriptor? You want to roll 1d6 for that?
Yeah. We're hold on. You got the can you put the rules back up?
Yeah. I can do that. 1 second. Share screen. Dun. Window rules.
It's almost like you've done this before.
Yeah, not
there
often
we go.
though.
All right, so where are the descriptors?
Do
I
you
see
see
them,
where my mouse is? Yeah.
So a 1.
You
I
are
am
a rookie. And
bear.
what is your role on the team?
A 3. I'm the
You're the driver.
Goes with the hat.
I guess it does. All right. So Walt is a polar bear named Slim, who is the rookie driver on our heist crew. So
now, do I get my bear level or criminal level at this point?
you got 3 points in both.
Oh, that's easy.
Yep. And that will fluctuate as we go through the game. And let's take a look at the amazing art that we've got for the honey badger, which I believe is what Sparky wants to play. Boom. How about that? Once again by Technique Bjarn, who you can find on Twitter.
Fantastic.
Yeah. All right. So what's the name of your honey badger there, Sparky?
He's gonna be Reggie the honey badger, because Reggie just to me fits an unhinged looking honey badger, and even better on my descriptor I wrote an unhinged. So clearly I'm gonna be an unhinged honey badger who has no idea why he's even on this heist, because he doesn't like honey, but there's the promise of blood and mayhem. So what the hell? I'm down.
You should talk the whole time like that squirrel from the Ice Age cartoon. Like I'll just get in the car. Like that kind of craziness.
Maybe.
All right. Do we have a roll for you on the heist?
Muscle.
All right.
and I rolled on the hat table, and he gets a fez. So
all right.
We have 2 characters with fezes.
Everybody can have fezes, or you guys could be the Fez brothers. That's fine.
Oh yeah,
the Fez brothers.
Oh my God, it'd be like the Golden Compass. You can ride me into battle.
All right, Aid. Have you thought about which bear you would like to portray for our serious?
Okay, I'm going to roll it because I haven't rolled it at all. So I'm going to roll. We're going to go for random. Okay.
I'm all about random.
So for my descriptor, I'm going to go for a rookie.
A rookie. Okay, we have 2 rookies, but that's okay.
Yep. For my bear type and skill, I have got a 4, which is a black bear.
Okay.
Nice.
And for my role, I have got a 2, which is brains. Oh, great. That's going to be fun.
You're the mastermind.
All right, that works. Well, let me ask you, what's your name?
What's my name? A black bear with brains. I think I'd have to be called either something like Brains or IQ or something. It might be a good name.
Oh, there you go. IQ.
They can call it IQ.
And thank you very much, Sean. Sean Rivera says this is shaping up to be epic. Indeed, sir. Indeed. Here is the best art I have for a bear, once again by Technique Bjarn, who you can find on Facebook Twitter at.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, actually, I haven't rolled my hat, have I? Let me roll my hat.
Let's roll your hat.
Oh my God, the hat's very, very important. Okay, D8. Oh, a 5. A cowboy hat, perfect.
They'll never recognize us as being bears or badgers.
This is perfect. I'm really I'm getting hyped for this, guys.
I have a cowboy hatted smart bear that is the brains of the operation. This sounds ideal for me in character type. This is exactly me summed up in one easy character type.
All right. Well, we're gonna cheat just a little bit, since you guys actually showed up for the pre-gen, for the character gen session, and no one else did. You guys get to pick spells.
Oh God!
Oh wait, Jason Sunday is here. Jason, running in from the stands. How you doing, sir?
Good. How are you?
You will get a spell too, since you're here for character gen.
Excellent.
So, but let's can you guys read that at all?
Vaguely.
Nope.
Vaguely.
All right. Let me see if it's any bigger.
I need glasses.
All right, that's a little bit bigger.
You're going to make me put my glasses on the screen, aren't you?
No, I wouldn't do that, Walt. I know that your face is your moneymaker. I wouldn't want you to.
Yeah. That's not what my wife says.
Okay. Can you guys read that?
Yes.
Okay. So everybody gets to roll a d6 and gets one of these spells. So who wants to roll first?
Sparky, you're first.
I rolled. Okay. I get Glass Gambit.
Glass Gambit, number 6. Whenever you perform an action whilst jumping through a window, roll 2 dice and pick the lowest to resolve it. So that's pretty cool.
I got a 2.
You got a 2. You got Summon Ramp. Roll to cast. Whenever you want one, there it is.
That's going to come in handy as I'm the driver.
Actually, yeah, that's fortuitous. Aid, you want to give a roll?
I'll go 5.
You have Blow It Up. Roll to cast. When you point at something even vaguely explosive, it explodes.
Whoa. I'm jealous.
Jason, you want to roll 1d6?
Yep, I'll do it. I got 2.
You can also summon. Why don't you roll again? Because 2 guys who can summon ramp seems redundant.
5.
You know what? Blowing it up is more useful than having a ramp. So I will say you and Aid can both blow it up. Roll to cast. When you point at something even vaguely explosive, it will explode.
So what kind of character is Jason playing?
Good question, Jason. Do you have thoughts about this?
Yeah, I kind of looked over the PDF and made a couple rolls. So got a slick Panda Bear, and the roll is muscle.
The what?
The muscle.
The muscle. We have 2 muscles, 1 driver, and 1 brains. This is actually a decent crew.
Awesome.
Do you have a hat?
Let me see. Oh yeah, yes. I've got a bowler hat.
Shoot. I wish I had some art that matched that, but here's the panda.
Panda is hungry. Yeah, sounds about right.
Sean Vera says, "Just remember that cool bears don't look at explosions.
You're right.
They just walk away like your 1990s rap video.
That's right.
Well, everything burns behind you. All right. So." Hey, Dan Riley says, you got to have a hat. Hey, Dan, thanks for commenting.
It's true.
What's your guy's name there, Jason?
Let's go with Devo.
Devo? Devo? All right, that works. And all right, cool. Then I think I generated the adventure, and hopefully either I or Walt remembers all those things that I rolled. If not, I've got it here on video. I can come back and review it.
I wrote it down.
All right, cool. Could you guys do me a favor and send me your characters write-ups in an email?
Absolutely.
And over the next week.
You know, Sparky, that just hit me, seeing as he's commenting all throughout the Twitch feed. El Berzadente might be a fit for this.
Yeah, he would be. He would definitely be.
So hit me up, Bear. Let me know if you want in on this, because you would be epic, especially in light of the gnome song. His demonstration on Sparky's Castles and Crusades Twitch show. He would be an excellent addition to this crew, if you don't mind, Mike.
Yes, he would.
Oh yeah, the more the merrier. Yeah, absolutely. For a game like this, yeah, it's not like we're.
He's the original bear.
Yeah. It's so many jokes. I'm not going to make any of them. I use these original bear. I'm cool with that. Let's get them on. Hey, look what I found for you, Jason.
Oh, very nice.
So
it looks very presentable.
That is a very, very Victorian style bear.
Yeah.
He looks like a Victorian 1920s gangster.
He does. He looks like somebody who would jack you up in the dark alleyway.
But be super polite about it.
Like eucalyptus.
While he's cutting your liver out, he's like,
Are those menthols in your pocket?
It's bamboo.
Dan Riley says a bar bear shot. There's some supplemental rules for bear puns. I'm going to look at those up. So I can tell it's going to be a problem right now.
Just remember, you did this to yourself.
I did.
You did this to yourself.
It's okay. Walt put a gun to my head. He was like, you either run Traveler or run Honey Heist. And I'm like, oh God, Honey Heist. So, all right. Well, hey, before we wrap this up, I think we should probably throw up a link for Grant's page so people know how to find this. If they want to, patronize Grant and spend some money on it. So let me throw that up there. He can be yours for free or for the very meager sum of $2. Grant's a great guy. You should support his games. He's at, what is his company's name? Grant Howitt's company. Rowan.
Along.
I know. These are things you should look up before.
Absolutely.
We don't
I
judge.
think it's Rowan, Rook, and Deckard.
Sounds like a law firm.
It does. It does. They do a lot of cool games that are a little more complicated than this. But hey, that is the link where you can find Honey Heist. Or if you just Google Honey Heist, that comes up. And if you want to find the rest of Grant's fun games that are much longer and do not involve bears, you go to rowanrookanddeckard.com and check those out. So thanks everybody for coming out. Please send me a short email with your character description, and I will craft a incredibly intricate adventure in the next 7 days, and we'll play it next Monday, same time, same channel.
I want plot and backstory, and I want like a dedicated villain and a surprise guest star by someone that we've never seen before.
Ooh.
David Hasselhoff as a bear.
That would be quite cool.
Yeah, it would be.
In some communities, David Hasselhoff may be a bear.
What kind of bear would Nicolas Cage be, though?
Oh.
I think it depends on the movie.
Yeah.
I think he would probably be a rabid fox.
I gotta say,
rabbit squirrel.
Did I write in saying there's a news story this week that Winnie the Pooh's going to have copyright now? He could guest star. That'd be quite cool.
As of today, Winnie the Pooh is out of copyright.
This could be our claimation of a new Winnie the Pooh RPG that we're going to make.
That's where the real money is.
That's where it is.
Hired by Winnie the Pooh to steal all the honey.
That'd be quite cool.
You guys are gonna make this a 700-acre woods homage thing, aren't you?
That would be excellent.
We could do like they did where that one artist did to Charlie Brown and make it like a Winnie the Pooh Apocalypse Wasteland kind of deal.
Oh, brother.
Why are you doing this to me, Walt? Why?
This is getting out of hand, and I love every minute of it.
You're just gonna sit there, grin and bear it.
I like the fact that Walt said that and he couldn't even face the camera. He had to turn his back. He was so ashamed.
That's because I'm keeping the dogs docile.
Oh, that's a full-time job.
They're sitting right next to me, going, "We don't care about honey unless you're giving it to us."
All right. Any closing thoughts before we wrap this up? I will stop showing Winnie the Pooh as gangster images in my shared tab. Anybody? Comments, quips, questions?
El Berzidente says he wants to be a bear on a bike that punches. I can't finish that. Never mind.
Just send him the rules. We can figure something out. He can have a bike. That's fine with me. So Sparky, Walt, Jason, thank you guys for coming out. I will see you in 7
having me.
Yeah, always a pleasure. I'll see you in 7 days when we do this again for real. And here's our contractually obligated outro. That's enough of that. All right. Catch you guys later. Take care.
Yeah.